Breeders' Cup 2021, and we continue our look at the contenders in all 14 Breeders' Cup races this Friday and Saturday. Make sure to stay tuned to Winners and Winers and Stable Wager as we get you ready for the 2021 Breeders' Cup. 14 Breeders' Cup races. We're going to preview all the races, take a look at exactas, trifectas, and some daily doubles, some pick threes, all the wagers that you need for the 2021 Breeders' Cup. We've already got preview videos up of the Classic, the Distaff, the Juvenile, and this time around, we're going to take a look at the Breeders' Cup Turf Sprint. Looks like we are going to have a full field as it's an oversubscribed field of sprinters that want to get into this race. And there's many top contenders that could definitely be a chance to win here. And last year we had a price. Glass Slippers got the job done at a little bit of a long price. She is back to take on the boys again, and this time at Del Mar. Let's take a look at some of those top contenders. They include the 3-year-old trained by Wesley Ward, Arrest Me Red, who won the Belmont Sprint Championship in his most recent race. He's lightly raced. He's got good turf pedigree. He can run on the pace or just off the pace, and I think that could benefit him. And Wesley Ward, possibility of having 2 Ward runners in here, along with Kamari. Bomb is a horse you may want to take a look at. A deep running closer in this spot, I think. He's going to come from off the pace. Golden Pale, another one for Wesley Ward. Most likely going to be the favorite or co-favorite. Won his last start at Keeneland, but his speed figures overall aren't that much better than the rest of the field, and I think he's been lightly raced for a reason. Now, when they send him out to be just a total sprinter, he seems to be a better horse. So I do think at the sprint level, if he can break well, and we'll find out the post positions on Monday, and that may determine the early position for Golden Pale. One of the European horses is Emirati Anna. She comes in with a chance to maybe be the long shot this year for Europe. Of course, another horse in here, Gear Jockey, won the Kentucky Down Sprint Championship in his most recent start. He's been alternating between dirt and turf in his career. Good campaign in 2021, 8 starts. But lately, he's got a couple of wins, and nice big win last time out of Kentucky Downs. Showed more speed that day, has been near the lead, more closer to the lead, and he's going to need that because at the shorter distance and with the inside position being more valuable real estate, we'll find out on Monday afternoon the post positions of all 14 Breeders' Cup races, and then we're going to start to preview all the races before Friday as we get you ready for the 2021 Breeders' Cup. Glass Slippers is back as one of the contenders. I think you're probably looking at roughly about 10-1 odds again, as the form isn't as good on Glass Slippers, kind of a sneaky kind of form angle this year, just like last year. But a lot of the trip, the sprint winners really by post position and trip. And if you can get an aggressive jockey, and some of these horses just kind of can trip out to a good trip in this race, sometimes the best horse doesn't win it. Now, we did have Storby Liberal win a couple of times for Peter Miller. We've had some shots in this race, but we've also had some favorites in this race. So I think this is a race that you take a second look at, that maybe have some hidden form or rough trips on their past performances. We're going to be taking a look at some possibly, I think this is a race you want to spread deep, maybe do an exacta box. We're going to be taking a look at those. And then the trifectas, you got to try to find a key horse that you can possibly key in that first, second, or third position. So overall, I think Golden Pale is going to be the favorite. I think we're going to see a fast pace in this race because I think with Wesley Ward controlling the speed and the closer and Arrest Me Red, I think he's going to want Golden Pale to run his best, and that most likely is going to be on the engine on the front end. But can he stay the entire trip on the lead? That's going to be the big question when you look at who is finally going to win this race. It is the 2021 Breeders' Cup Turf Sprint, and a full field expected for this race. It's going to be run on Saturday, one of the early races on the card. Remember to like, share, and subscribe as we continue to get you ready for the 2021 Breeders' Cup.